host of the Gridiron.
You got to fill this in. You got to help me out here. You can never have too many. And if you fill the puzzle out right, you come up with edge rushers, right? Can never, ever have too many edge rushers. Boy, I'll tell you what. Now, I'm not saying that Carter here, okay, is all of that, right? You can never have too many guys rush the passer. I mean, it almost gets to the point where it's like, it's like, okay, we got two guys who can rush the passer, and then the draft rolls around, and in the first round, the Giants take a pass rusher. It's like, why are they taking a pass? We got pass rusher. We have so many other holes. What do we? I mean, you can never have too many pass rushers, right? Because also, let's not forget, we're probably going to lose Azeez Ojulari now. I don't blame Azeez. But also, I don't blame the Giants if they don't re-sign him, right? Because Azeez is going to want to get paid. I don't blame him. Azeez is going to want to go someplace where he's going to play more snaps. I don't blame him there either. The thing is, with the Giants, what are the Giants going to offer him? And what is Azeez? Azeez, I'm going to get injured, guaranteed this season, Ojulari. Unless he plays for the Eagles, because apparently nobody in the Eagles ever gets injured. But for the most part, Azeez is going to get injured. So, but Azeez is going to want to, get something. I don't know what he's, what he's going to get offered, because he does have a history of being injured, right? But he's going to want to, if he has whatever, 3 teams that are interested in him, just throwing a number out there. That's all I'm saying. I have no idea. But say there's 3 teams. He can obviously step back and look, what's this team offering? What's this team offering? And he looks at their roster, and it's like, all right, well, this team, they got 2 other guys. I might be battling out with them. I might be on the sideline. This team, same thing. They got 2. They might have 3. I mean, I might be way on the back. This team over here, they're offering about the same amount of money, but I might be the starter. And that's what he was with the Giants, right? When he was healthy, right? But he's going to want to play. Okay, I don't blame him. Or he might step back and it's like, well, they got 2 edge rushers, okay? But he might step back and think, but they're offering me the most money. And you know what? They got 2 edge rushers, okay? If I'm the 3rd one, but I get injured all the time. So would it behoove me, right, to be on a team that has 2 edge rushers, right? I would be the 3rd. If I'm on the sideline, right, I only play 30 or 40 snaps. I'm going to get a decent amount of snaps in there, but they're going to pay me some money too, right? The Giants want to bring me back, I don't know, $5 million a year. I'm just throwing a number out there. I have no idea, right? But this team's offering me 7, 3 years, $7 million a year. They're going to offer me $12 million guaranteed. The Giants want me for 3 years, but they're only going to give me $8 million guaranteed. I don't know. So I got $4 more million guaranteed in the next 3 years. And if I get injured or not, it's $4 more million for me. Now, of course, he doesn't get all the money. There's taxes, and his agent takes money and all what, what I mean? But right, so sits back and looks, where's the best possibility for me to go? So I mean, there's a real good chance, he goes elsewhere. Because I mean, as long as the Giants, I got Kayvon and they got Burnsy, right? They're not. He's not the starter, unless one of the guys is injured. If Kayvon or Burnsy is injured, he's in, and we know he can be really productive. Problem is, every freaking year he gets injured, as he did this season. He hardly played. He didn't play a lot this season, and when he came in for Kayvon got in with his wrist, right? Well, he got injured. That's all he does, gets injured. So. I'm sure the Giants would want him back, but it would have to be on the cheap. I mean, and he's not going to play on the cheap, and he wants to play. So I mean, it's like oil and vinegar, right? Giants want him on the cheap. He's going to want to get money. The Giants have 2 edge rushers, right? So his playing time is going to be down here, and he's going to want to play. So like oil and vinegar, it doesn't mix, right? It doesn't make sense for the Giants to go. Or for Azeez to come back with the Giants. So he's probably going to go elsewhere, right? Once again, I don't blame him. But, we think back, okay? We think back now to be fair, right? To be fair, the Giants had, going in their first in '86 and '90 when they won their first two Super Bowls. Okay, they had, Lawrence Taylor, right? They also had Leonard Marshall. Okay, they had, '86 they had George Martin. Okay, but the pass rush that maybe they like a 3-4-3, right? And then they had Lawrence Taylor. But when you have Lawrence Taylor, it's like almost rushing like five guys. You got three. And Lawrence Taylor, it's close to rushing like five guys, right? So the Giants didn't have a plethora of all kinds of edge rushers and stuff like. They didn't have that. Okay, really weren't edge rushers back then. They were more like just defensive ends, right? But they had Lawrence Taylor. Now in the more modern era, now that we came into the 21st century, right? We're talking about, we had Justin Tuck, right? You can put him on defensive end or defense. For the Super Bowl 42, we had Michael, we had Osi, and with Justin Tuck. Three guys who can rush the passer. Maybe not all edge rushers or whatever. But we had three guys that can rush the passer, right? Fast forward to 2011. We didn't have Michael, but we had Osi, we had Justin Tuck, we had JPP. We had three guys that can rush the passer, right? So, having guys that can rush the passer. I said, look how successful the Eagles were a couple of years ago. They had all those guys. I forgot what it was. They had five guys, was it? That had double-digit sacks. It was five, I think it was. Obviously, it's a record. They're bringing guys in off the out of the stands, double digit. It's crazy, crazy. Once again, can you control the line of scrimmage? But also, it's a passing league game too. Yeah. Now let me look up here real fast. I think I'm going to have to. Okay, let me go to. Now I think Carter was either 2024. Okay, let me go here to tools. Let me go to draft board. It pops up here. Draft guide. Big draft board. Okay, I think he's either number 2 or 3. He's number 2. According to PFF, all I'm going by, right? Travis Hunter is number 1. Abdul Carter is number 2. He's their second-ranked guy. Now, he may not even make it to the Giants, right? There's McMillan, the wide receiver, is number 3 from Arizona. There's Mason Graham, who I would like, defensive lineman, interior defensive lineman for the Giants there. Put him in next to Sexy. You got Kayvon, you got Burnsy, you got Sexy, you got Graham. That would be a nice foursome right there, right? You got Ginty, Ashton. The running back. The guy's a beast. Will Johnson, the cornerback, somebody to keep an eye on. Starks, the safety. Well, we do need a safety. Pinnock leaves, so. But I don't think we ain't taking no safety in the first round. That's not happening. Will Campbell, who's a tackle. Burden from Missouri, a wide receiver. Scarton, an edge rusher from Texas A&M. Jalen Walker, linebacker from Georgia. Josh Simmons, a tackle from Ohio State. So there's some good players there. But the thing is here with Abdul, and as I said, and you also notice as I read those first 10, 11, right? You didn't hear a quarterback. Quarterbacks are kind of far down. Actually, let's see how far do we got to, how low do we got to go here, or how high do we go, whatever you want to go. How low do you got to go? Cam Ward is number 17, right? So according to PFF, Cam Ward is the 17th best player in this entire draft. Right? Shador is even farther down. Shador, where is he? He was 29th before last time I looked. Okay, so he's not in the top 25. Let me go to the next page here. Where's Shador at? Shador, after his bowl game. Shador is not even in the first round. TJ Sanders, where is Shador at? Did I miss him? Oh, he went to number 42. He was 29 before the bowl game. Now he's number 42, according to PFF. So PFF, I think, if I read it correctly, I think they have one quarterback with the first round grade. or one quarterback in the top 32, right? But getting back to edge rushers, Abdul Carter, I mean, he really looked pretty good. He got a sack. He got a strip sack against Notre Dame. He really graded out very well this year. Somebody to keep an eye on now, of course. He is number 2, all right, by PFF, okay? Now, of course, Hunter is up there. Let's not forget about him. And if Hunter goes, right, if one of these other teams, Tennessee or Cleveland, takes a quarterback, just saying, right, that might leave Carter, possibly leave Carter there, right, for the Giants. Yeah, that's something to really think about. You can't have too many edge rushers. Cannot. It might even be something. I mean, might put us a little light in the butt, right? But some downs you put Kayvon in, or maybe a 3 technique or something like that. You put Sexy over right, and you have him consume some blocks, right? Put Kayvon in there, but Carter. I mean, maybe on 4th downs, right? Maybe on 4th downs. I'm not sorry, 4th downs. Third down passing situations, 3rd down and 13 or whatever, something like that. And you want a bunch of edge rushers and guys, and they could just rush the quarterback in there. You get those 4 guys in there. So you can never have too many edge rushers. I said, let's not forget. I mean, one of the things that was absolutely huge for the Giants, especially in Super Bowl 42, when we took down the Patriots. We hit Brady, we hit him. We had 5 sacks of him. We hit him. It was a thing of beauty. When the other team's quarterback drops back to pass, and the clock is ticking, that within 3 seconds or so, one of your players is going to get free and come in and almost get a shot on the court. That's a great feeling. That's the way I felt when we had Lawrence Taylor back in the 80s. Watching the Giants, it's like seeing the other quarterback drop back to pass, and you just counted 1, 2, and you waited for like maybe 3, something like that. Waited for Lawrence to break through and just come and cream the quarterback. You can never have too many edge rushers. Never. Guys who guys who can rush the quarterback, shall they say, right? So if they think they Graham here, who's like the number 4, according to PFF, number 4 guy, if they think he can get, I don't think he's that super spectacular as far as rushing the quarterback, but he's good at consuming blocks, right? Stuff in the middle, which would be huge. Could keep maybe McFadden or Karake free to do some roaming. That would be huge, right? So, which also brings me back to my point, is that controlling the line of scrimmage is huge, right? Now, whether it's getting edge rushers who can rush the quarterback, right? Because teams just throwing the ball a lot, right? Or somebody who can be put next to Sexy Dexy and clog up the middle, right? And allow our linebackers to roam free, right? I mean, you got Sexy who needs a double team. Somebody's got a double team your other defensive lineman, right? That's 3 or 4 players that's being, taken up just to try to block 2. That allows your linebackers a lot more flexibility. I mean, if you got somebody double teaming Sexy and you got somebody double teaming single teaming Nacho, and then you can have maybe a tackle or guard get to the second level and block McFadden, and another tight end comes out and tries to take out a character, right? If it's a good blocking scheme or whatever it is, now you got holes. Now McFadden can't roam because he's got a tackle trying to take him out. Karake can't do his thing because he's got somebody trying to take him out. Right? Who's going to make the tackles? Well, I guess maybe Tyler Newman. Right? 5, 10, 15 yards downfield. Right? So you can never have too many guys on the line of scrimmage. Beefing up the line of scrimmage is never a bad thing. The problem is with the Giants, I mean, on the defensive side, we've done okay. We've done okay. Kayvon, would I like Kayvon to be better? Absolutely. Pick number 5. Yeah. But our problem is that we've done a lot of drafting, a lot of offensive linemen, and I'll tell you what, we have Andrew Thomas. Okay, I'll give you that. But boy, I'll tell you what, you got Andrew Thomas, and then you go to all the other guys that we've drafted. I mean, oh my goodness. McKeithen and Zudu and Neal, not saying maybe, or John Michael Schmidt, other guys we've drafted recently. who have really not totally flourished. I mean, we've had a little bit of a deficiency on the offensive line, but I'll tell you what, I said, if you fill in that thumbnail, all right, you can never have too many edge rushers, and that's so true. So if the Giant, if Carter, if he seems to be all that in a bag of Doritos, I'll tell you what, I might have to think about scoffing him up. But I mean, Burnsy, Kayvon, and Carter in there, man, that would be a nice threesome, real nice threesome. And then you can wave Azeez Ojulari bye-bye. All right, guys, been 1 hour and 39 minutes. Holy cow, I'm just shooting my mouth off there. Whoever spent any time listening to me live, thank you, thank you, thank you. Or if anybody's going to spend any time watching a replay this, once again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to me. As always, you guys stay safe out there and go Giants. Woo! Oh, yeah.